Hi, in this quick tip film, we're going to talk about a musical device called the Tierce de Picardie. Well, that all sounds very complicated, doesn't it? But obviously it's French, third from Picardy. And it doesn't really matter about the origins of it, and there's a lot of stuff written about that, but just to look at it as a practical thing that you might want to be able to identify in a piece of music, or you might want to use in a piece of music if you're improvising or composing something. Because this happens in a particular instance, and it's when you have a piece of music in a minor key, and then you decide to make the last chord major. Now, it doesn't work the other way round, so you can't have a piece of music in a major key and then suddenly decide to have the last chord as a minor chord, because actually that doesn't sound terribly good anyway, really. So just to demonstrate why that doesn't work, if I play a piece of music in C major and then I decide to make the last chord a chord of C minor, you'll hear why it's not terribly satisfactory. So you can see that really doesn't work at all. However, if I play a piece of music in C minor and I decide to make the last chord a chord of C major instead of a chord of C minor, that is what a Tierce de Picardie is all about. Tierce is referring to the third. So obviously if I have a minor key and I'm looking at the tonic chord or the main chord, the first chord of that key, it will have a minor third in it. So if I'm in C minor, then the tonic chord, the first chord of the scale, is C, E flat and G. So that E flat is a minor third above the C. So if I want to make it a major chord, instead of E flat, I'm going to have an E natural. So this is what this reference to Tierce is about, the third. Okay, so have a listen to this now. I'll play a piece of music in C minor and I'm going to finish with the chord of C major, and you can hear how the Tierce de Picardie works. So you can see what a lovely lift it gives to the end of the piece there. You're expecting it to finish on a minor chord. But instead of that, we finish on a major chord and the sun comes out on the last chord. So there we are. If you see one of those or hear one of those when you're in a minor key and suddenly the last chord's major, you'll know that you've met a Tierce de Picardie. And if you're a composer or you like improvising, there's a little quick tip that you might want to play with. So have fun with the Tierce de Picardie.